Hello and welcome to another in the making of songs from the Fast Cakes album, Life Story. This next song ended up being called Nobody Loves You. It was originally called I've Taken All Your Money. It started off as a sort of a demo song that I did, must be 5-6 years ago now, and just so you can see the development of the song, I'm going to play you a short part of the original demo, which is basically just piano and voice, with the words just being more or less kind of made up on the spot sort of thing. So this is what the original demo sounded like from about 5 years ago.
I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money today. I've taken all your money, I guess you think it's funny. I'm taking all your money today. I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money, I guess.
As you can hear there, it's quite repetitive, but that was basically the riff. Later on in the demo I do go on to the second bit, Nobody Loves You, and it changes a little bit. But as you can hear there, it's sort of like a 60s feel to it, maybe the Kinks kind of thing, late 60s Kinks. And it's quite singer-songwriter-y sort of thing. But when I decided to do it for the album, I changed the arrangement quite considerably. And the first thing I decided to do was to do it as a funky disco arrangement. So what I did was I speeded up the song a little bit, and I had to get a drum rhythm that would fit. So this is the drum rhythm that I came up with. And it goes like that all the way through the song. It's fairly disco-y, funky sort of setting, quite nice. Okay, I had the drum machine down there. The first thing I did after that was to add a kind of a funky vamp to go along with the drums, a rhythm, just to try and give the song some momentum. And this is what I did. It's sort of like a sort of a wah-wah type thing. So there we are, that goes all the way through the verses. So that's quite a catchy little rhythm there. I decided at the start to have a kind of a fanfare effect. So I mixed some strings and brass together and put a little tune together, which happens at the start just to kind of introduce the song. So this is the fanfare effect on top of the vamp that I did there. So there we go, a little introduction to the song before the singing comes in. Right, I was going to add some bass at this point, and I decided to do something quite busy. It wasn't just doing the root notes, it was actually a little tune of its own. And this is the bass that I added. It's quite a sort of a fussy bass sound. There we go, that was the bass, which is that's the verse bass. It kind of slows down a bit on the chorus and just does the simple root notes. I felt that in the mix it wasn't cutting through as much as I'd liked. So what I did was I actually tracked the bass with a higher setting, and so it cut through a little bit more. And this is what it sounds like with the higher setting added. So there we go, that was like more of a clavinet, a sharper setting. and that made the bass really cut through and have a solid feel to it. So that was the bass sorted out. I did something else with the bass later on in the song, and I'll show you that later on. Right, there's 2 verses in each section, and I felt that I needed to lift the second verse because there was no chorus in between. So what I did was I added on track 13 and 14 what I call a pulse, and it's quite a familiar sound you hear in dance music, and it basically just accentuates the rhythm a little bit, and this is what I added to the second verse each time. So there you go, that sort of lifts the second verse each time. So you can see it's coming together quite nicely. Okay, so we come to the chorus now, and it's quite an involved track this, and I actually ran out of tracks. I've got 24 tracks on this mixer, but I actually ran out. So what I had to do, I did a bit of bouncing, and I also had some elements on the same track that weren't overlapping. So I actually put this on track 13 and 14 again, which has something on the verse. And this was like a string mellotron effect, just to fill the chorus out and to lift it up. And this is how it came through. It's got a resi sweep to it. I actually tracked that with what I call bridge strings, and this is how that came across. And also on track 21 and 22 on the chorus, I added a clavinet melody. So there we go, that was like a wah-wah clavinet, and that particular melody tracks the vocal lines in the chorus. So if you come into the chorus, this is how it all sounded together with those 6 tracks. There we go, that was the chorus coming together now. Right, and if that wasn't enough, I actually added some more onto the chorus. This was like the clavy wah-wah, but it was a higher register. There you go, so that was filling out the chorus quite nicely. And so we come to a break after the second chorus, which is like an instrumental disco break like you usually hear on extended disco records. I wasn't quite sure what to do, and then all of a sudden on my Korg Triton LE workstation, which is up here, I came across like a sequencer thing, and as I've explained before, I don't use SMPTE or any time codes or anything, so if I get a sequencer effect, I've got to fly it into the track in real time and just hope it fits, and this took ages, it took quite a while, but I eventually got it to work, and you can hear now the sequencer bit, which is sort of features in the disco break. So there, that was the disco break. Now I needed to add to that and to build it up. And I came up with another riff. This was played in real time, it wasn't a sequence. Again on my Triton LE Korg. I was quite pleased with this. It's sort of like a variation on the verse funky riff, but had a little bit more to it. And this is how it came out. So I was quite pleased with that. So when you mix that in with the sequencer, you do get quite a nice effect. them two working together, and I decided to build it up even more because I think I had something like 16 bars to fill. What I decided to do was to revive the brass string fanfare from the start of the song. So here we have all three elements. You've got the sequencer, my funky riff, and the brass introduction all coming together in the middle section. So there you go, that was coming together quite nicely, and that sort of led into the final verse and chorus. Right, at the end with the bass, I decided to have a little bit of fun. I did most of it on the Triton LE. It's got like a whammy bar effect on the keyboard, and I decided to use it on the coda and on the fade out on the bass. And it's sort of like a wiggly sort of sound, a funky, wiggly, jazzy thing. And this is what it sounds like. Quite nice. So that was on the fade out. So on the fade out, it was like kind of kitchen sink time really, because I not only brought back the brass fanfare and the sequencer from the middle, and I had the bass ramped up with the wiggly thing. I also decided to do what I'd call a George Duke synth solo. Now I can't play like George Duke, God rest his soul, but I always aspire. So I had a little bit of fun again on the Korg, and on the fade out I've sort of got like a George Duke synth solo going on. So I quite enjoyed doing that. So as you see in there, you've got everything. We haven't even done the vocals yet, so that was the music more or less sorted out. We just need to do the vocals now. Right, when it comes to the vocals, the main start of the song is basically the same as the demo, which is I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money today. And then the sort of variations on the theme. I guess you think it's funny that I'm stealing all your money and heading out to live in LA. I don't know where that came from. And then he said, I'm walking out on your life, I'm walking out on your life, so and so. And then each verse is a variation on the fact that somebody's leaving somebody. So he got quite inventive towards the end, because by about the 6th or 7th verse, I'm saying something like, that's me on the horizon, I'm sick of all your lies, and that's the reason I am willing to stray. And I think I'd more or less by that point exhausted all the different rhymes of stay, today, stray, and that kind of thing. So the lyrics were a bit of a mess on, but never mind. I double tracked the lead vocal for the verse.
I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money, I've taken all your money today.
So you see, one of the few things that survived from the original demo was the vocal melody line was more or less unchanged. And onto the chorus. Right, so on the chorus I did actually 4 voices, kind of a harmony and double tracked, and this is how the chorus came out.
I'm flying out of Frisco to play. Nobody loves you, nobody loves you. I gotta say it, nobody loves you.
Right, on the fade out I had a little bit of fun with the vocals, like I did with the keyboards, and I changed things around a bit, a little bit of vamping. And this is what I did on the lead vocal track for the fade out.
Nobody loves you when you're down and out, yeah. Nobody loves you when you're down and out, yeah.
So that was that. So on the chorus vocals I actually brought them in as well, and they sang the melody from the start of the song, which is the fanfare. And I made up some new words for that, Yeah, so on the vocals on the end, I had a refrain, and the problem I had was, I'm walking out of your life today, I've taken all your cash if that's okay. When you sang the melody, there was one word missing. I would need an extra word. So in the first line I added the word sad, so it says I'm walking out of your sad life today, and that way I could make it fit. So you sometimes have to muck things about and add words, take away words. The lyrics can't be sort of written in stone. You've got to really be flexible to fit the song, to fit the words in. So this is the fanfare vocals on the fade out.
Walking out of your side like today. Nobody loves you. I'm taking all your cash if that's okay. Nobody loves you.
So there you go, it's all happening at the end, kitchen sink time. So there we go, that's the song. Obviously it was, the mix was a little bit more difficult than usual, but this is what it sounds like when it was all finished. There we go. That was Nobody Loves You from my latest album Life Story by Fast Cakes, which is available on Spotify, Amazon, CD Baby, etc. Thank you.